The Possibility of Atlantis, spoken storytelling script, 450 words. They say that some mysteries are too old to solve and too powerful to forget, and perhaps none is more haunting than the tale of a city that may or may not have vanished beneath the waves. Tonight, we dive into the enigma that has gripped humanity for over 2,000 years, the possibility of Atlantis. It begins in ancient Greece around 360 BCE when the philosopher Plato wrote of a mighty island civilization beyond the Pillars of Heracles, a place of shimmering temples, flourishing science, and impossible wealth. A utopia until, as Plato claimed, one catastrophic day and night of misfortune plunged it into the sea. For centuries, readers treated the story as allegory, a moral lesson about pride, empire, and the fragility of greatness. But then came the whisper. What if it wasn't just a story? As the centuries rolled forward, the world changed. Continents were charted, oceans crossed, myths challenged. Yet Atlantis refused to sink. Sailors traded rumors of sunken ruins. Scholars pored over Plato's writings, measuring distances, matching descriptions, looking for clues hidden between lines of ancient Greek. Each discovery, each contradiction, only deepened the puzzle. By the 19th century, the search exploded. Adventurers packed ships with diving bells and crude sonar, convinced the lost city slept just below the waves. Some pointed to the Mediterranean, to islands scarred by volcanic blasts. Others looked west toward the Bahamas, where strange underwater stone formations sparked waves of excitement. Every new theory promised answers and sparked fresh disputes. And then, in the modern era, technology pulled the legend into sharper focus. Submarines swept the ocean floor. Satellites scanned the Earth's crust. Archaeologists uncovered ruins from forgotten cultures so advanced they seemed almost impossible for their time. Each discovery whispered the same intoxicating question. Could Atlantis have been real? But with every revelation came a counter-argument. Scholars calling Plato a storyteller, not a historian. Explorers accusing each other of chasing shadows, and skeptics insisting that the ocean hides many things, but not a perfect drowned utopia. Still, something about Atlantis endures. Not because we can prove it existed, but because we can't prove it didn't. And maybe that's the real power of the legend. Atlantis sits at the crossroads of memory and imagination, a reminder that humanity is always reaching, always searching, always wondering whether the past held more than we know. It challenges us to explore, to question, to dream beyond the edge of the map. So whether Atlantis was a moral parable, a distorted memory of an ancient disaster, or a real civilization lost to time, its mystery continues to rise from the depths, calling to anyone willing to listen. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.